Hey y'all, so let's have a candid conversation. And I truly believe that who this is for, who this reaches, that is who it's for. Who it misses, it's not for you. One thing that I would love for us to really internalize with everything in us is that the love, the care, and even the protection, the adoration that we desire to see from the world has to come through us first. We as women, especially Black women, we are the mothers of civilization. Everything comes through and has come through us. So the moment that we take and have full autonomy over our being, and we protect ourselves and hold ourselves with the utmost care and integrity, the world is going to reflect that and follow suit. We are the mothers, we are the first teachers. And as Black Americans, descendants of slaves in this country, in America, the Black woman, when she stepped foot on this in this country, has been put on display, used, abused, and degraded, and has been used as a sexual playground. Okay? And the thing about systemic oppression and systemic racism is that it's systemic. So they don't have to do that to us anymore. We begin to do that to ourselves, and we pass these things down generation to generation. Follow me, because this is going to get I don't even want to say deep because it's not deep, but it is going to unveil how we play into this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking a magnifying glass and even looking at yourself, but looking at us as a whole with how we portray ourselves. How do we show up in the world? How do we treat each other? How do we treat our children? How do we nurture and nourish our bodies? How are we taking care of our minds and our spirits? How are we loving each other? How are we embodying the love that we want to see every day? How are we embodying the sisterhood? How are we becoming more exclusive, more expensive? And I'm not even talking about money. I'm talking about just energy. Where are you spending your time? What is your mind creating? How are you nourishing and nurturing yourself and your children? Right now we have a 4-year-old going viral on the internet for shaking her butt. When we know there are predators, and we can use our time to talk all day about what the world should be for our children, but guess what? My daughter is not going to be the martyr for that. My daughter is not going to be the example, because I love her so much, because I want to protect her body. I want to protect her spirit from evil eyes. I want to make her scarce and unseen to evil. So she's not going to be the martyr for what the world should be. Come up out of that. Come up out of that. And it really does come down to being a woman that is in this world, but not of this world. And everyone is going to have a different spiritual path and how they embody that. But refusing to really step into your divinity is costing you. Let's even talk about the point of being a martyr, because we talk a lot about how Black women are sacrificed and Black women are so unprotected. But do you see how we do that to ourselves subconsciously to try to make a point? There's no point big enough or important enough for me to make that's going to sacrifice my body, my mind, my spirit, my mental health, and the mental health and well-being of my children. I don't care. So we are the first line of defense. We give birth to the children. And see, this is why love and self-love and love for family has to go beyond the trends. Because you may want to do something and perform a certain way, but if it doesn't serve your highest good, it doesn't need to be done. Yes, I may want to show up on the internet a certain way, but it's not going to serve me or my children, my granddaughters in the long run. Love has to go beyond a trend. Self-love is not about what you can get from somebody else while giving little to nothing. Self-love has everything to do with what you give yourself. Self-love has everything to do with constantly investing the time, the energy, the effort into you. When you say, I'm not going to eat that because I love myself, I know that my body is a temple and it deserves the best. I only drink the purest water. I only give myself the most high quality foods. I only put the most high quality fabrics on my body. That right there, when you say, I'm going to be of service to myself, I'm going to be of service to my community, I'm going to serve God, the creator. I'm going to move from that space. That's the only thing that really matters to me. I put myself first. That is real self-love, pouring into your spirit. Everything, well, I would say almost everything that is truly like valuable on this planet is hidden, and you have to work to get it. So when you make yourself exclusive, when you make yourself expensive, when you understand how valuable your energy, your time, your voice, how valuable you are, and you're careful in where you pour that energy, when you are the first line of defense, when you say, I may want to do this, I may want to go there, but I don't think it's safe. It don't sound safe. Who all gonna be there? That is operating from integrity. That is how you say to yourself, I'm worthy of being protected. Why? Because you protect yourself.